Welcome back, Kerbal Space Program. And of course, the second I start... Oh, okay, that's just alerting me that I started my stream. Go figure. Go figure. Kerbal Space Program, doing career mode. It's been a long time since I've done this. So, yeah. I don't remember how to play career mode, and it's going to be spectacular to watch me fail. So, let's dig into this. We've got budgets that we have to conform to. We're going to have to be able to get contracts. We're going to have to really pay attention to what we're building. As you can see, the Space Center is in rough shape, right? There's not much here. We got a mediocre tracking station. We've got this little itty bitty launch pad over here. I mean, we can't take a lot of weight, right? Otherwise, we're going to end up like SpaceX, tossing concrete, dirt, and debris everywhere. Um, the administration building down here doesn't even have its nice little swimming pool that they usually have, right? So, yeah. Let's see what we've got going here, guys. I'm Gene Kerman, flight director and your guide for this quick introduction. This is the Space Center. From here you can manage all aspects of the space program. Got it. Yep, got it. Okay, let's get our first contract. Um, this is where the administration building comes in. Uh, fundraising campaign. He's our finance. He's our science. Unpaid research program. Let's see here. Bailout grant. Oh no, these are our upgrades. These aren't where we get our contracts, is it? Where did we... Ah, mission control. That's where it is. Okay. Gather scientific data from Kerbin. What is this one? At Kerbin's first... At Kerbin World First Record Keeping Society, we need a brave Kerbal with the right stuff to help achieve our dreams. We still have unchecked items on our list of records to break and would like to change that. But really, there's no sense in us talking while there's science to be done. Shall we get to it? No, we shan't. Give us a quick crew report before launching. It's fine if any of the lights on the control panel are flashing. Just give it a swift kick. Prestige Trivial expires in 5 days. Recover or transmit any science experiments from Kerbin to achieve this goal. Okay, we're going to go ahead and accept that one. Launch our first vessel. We're going to go ahead and we're going to accept this one as well. At Kerbin, World's K Society, we need brave Kerbins, blah, 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 blah. Then we can start worrying about things like survivability. But really, there's no sense in us talking while there's science to be done. Okay, so it's the same thing. We'd like to officially start off the space program with a bang. A very controlled bang, preferably. Launch your first vessel off the launch pad or the runway to achieve this goal. Okay. And we'll save these others here for a minute. So let's go in here. Got it. We're going to put this here. And we're going to put... We don't have any fuel tanks? How do we not have fuel tanks? Ah, solid rocket booster. Alright, we're going to have about 14. That ought to be enough. And we should have... utility. There we go. We'll slap that on there. And we need a scientist. Trust me, Bob. Nothing's gonna happen to you. Hey, how's it going, man? We're doing Kerbal. Kerbal. All right. Crew report. Keep. Probably shouldn't do anything else because if I remember right, if you do other little things before you get a contract, it plays down the contract. So, all right, here we go. We're gonna go ahead and launch this thing. Woohoo! And we got a height of 500 meters. Awesome. I thought, okay, where's our. Did we meet our contracts? We did. World's first milestone. Okay, we've accomplished that. We've broken a speed record of 25 meters a second. We broke a second speed record of 80. We have launched our first vessel. We have broken an altitude of 500 meters. Alright. Awesome. Let's recover the vessel. And we get some cash and fundage for that. Very simple, very cheap way to go about it here. Next. We recovered these parts, so we get refunded on that, because part refunding is a thing in this game. You want to try and recover parts. We also got to remember not to go with stuff we don't need, because we didn't need the jetpack. We probably could have had the personal parachute. That's fine. But yeah, anything we don't need to take with us, we don't need. And he got a total reputation of 13. 1 XP gained. Awesome. So, that being said, what do we have in mission control? Everybody's excited now. Conduct a focused observational survey of Kerbal. I think that requires an orbit. Go to the design test site and gather some observational reports. We need to test our newly acquired capabilities with a focused survey of Kerbal. Go to the designated test site. I said designed. Designated test site and gather some observational reports. Where is that? We don't know. Take a crew report in flight below 1700 meters near site. Okay, that's going to be a little more than what we have right now. Unless we want to try. I don't think we have the parts to build a space plane. We should look and see if we've got the parts to build a plane. We need to test our newly acquired capabilities. This is another test site. The flight above 1890 meters. Focused observation, focused observation. Haul TD-12 decoupler into flight. Okay. So that just means the object needs to be on. Test the swivel. In flight over Kerbal. Test the solid rocket boosters. Escape the atmosphere. Test the parachute. How did we miss that one before? Okay. Let's test these things. We want to do this one. We want to test you. We want to test you. Why can't we test that one? Is it because we've already accepted one like that? I think that's what it is. Or maybe we can only have 2 contracts. Can we only have 2 active contracts? Yeah, I think if we want more, we have to expand. And like I said, it's been a while since I've done career mode. So we need to build a 5 of your current messages. Contract complete. Yes, delete all messages. This is our current list of things to do. So, where's our decoupler? Okay, so we need you. And we got a swivel, which means we should have a fuel tank. We still don't have a fuel tank. How do we test the swivel without a fuel tank? I think that's where our R&D comes in. Yeah, basic rocketry. And we've got some research points, so we're going to pump into that. Now we should have a fuel tank. Look at that. And a swivel. Look at that. And engineering, that gives us the decoupler and some science. So we're going to research that as well. I'm remembering how this works now. Yeah, I can get to that point eventually. So we can take you, toss you off to the side. We're going to put you on there. And we're going to put you on there. We don't need any RCS fuel, so we can just dump that RCS out. Change this. Change this. Change this. This should give us some different... yeah, there we go. Gives us a little bit more aerodynamical. And why don't we half the fuel here? That should give us everything we need. We tested the swivel and the decoupler because we're going to kick that decoupler off. Oh, altitude of 5,100 meters. Oh, we got to go real high with this, don't we? Alrighty then. Good thing I looked at that because it would have been a little bad. Give it a couple extra tanks. It'll mark you like this. We're going to mark you like this. How high do you think it's going to go? We can kick that decoupler off between 5,000 and 1,200 or 12,000. I think this needs a pilot. I don't think we can go with a scientist on this one. Come on, Jebediah. We trust you. Hey, ground control, how's it going? Yeah, like I said, it's been a while since I've done career mode. The last time I did career mode was probably 10 years ago. So I'm revisiting it. I'm trying to relearn how it all comes together here. So it yeah. All right. So we need, just to be sure, altitude, flying altitude. Okay. So we want to be able to at least achieve this. And we can't kick anything off till we come down to about this, and we've got to have those speeds. Alright. I think it's going to go horribly wrong, but let's see what's going to happen. Yeah, no. I love help, especially when it's been something I've been away from for a long time. So it's uh, that's the beautiful thing about it, right? Okay, I just want to be able to achieve this. want to try and slow us down here a little bit so we can. Oh, am I out of fuel? Uh-oh. Oh, that's right. I can't, can I? Ah, I totally forgotten about that. Oh, yeah. It can't be an engine that you're using. Oh, okay. Yeah, I had totally forgotten. Like I said, it's been a while. How high did I get? I guess. Yeah, I would have achieved the height. Would have been. Yeah, I would have been. Well, I think I'll be too slow. I need a little more oomph. No, I have a lot of hours in it as well. I have like over 4,000 hours, but they've all been science. So it's uh, I only played career mode once when I originally started way back in like 2016, and I completed everything, but I haven't revisited it because I enjoyed science so much. Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, I mean there's a lot of other people who are way more technical than I am, but you know, and then we're gonna go ahead and kick the. We're gonna do the decoupler, get that done. Angle ourselves a bit so we can move out of the way. Drifting away. I love aerodynamics. We're slowly falling. I don't know if I have. Well, I guess I could just stab the engine on the other side with like a small fuel tank. That shouldn't be too hard. Just trying to remember how I did these in the past. Yeah, that would be and see, that's where I could have used the decoupler test as well, right? Yeah. And like I said, I had totally forgotten that I couldn't test an engine that was already in use. Otherwise, I would have redesigned this completely different. Yeah, going away for a while and coming back. Oh no, I checked them all off. You can haul it and decouple it. That's Yeah, it worked either way. I just lower weight. This parachute works better. Having to carry that elephant on your back all the way down. I am going to do one thing before we go any further. Because I have never liked where nav ball to the left, and we want to drop that down just a little bit. There we go. Now I can see my screen. Okay. Why did it? Oh, because I didn't hit the. I didn't hit the apply button every single time. Nav ball over this way. Come on, give me 80. There we go. Apply accept. There we go. I should already have that enabled. I usually always have extended burn indicator enabled. Was it not enabled? I don't have it. Oh no, it is disabled. Wonder why. Huh. Maybe I've been flying for a while and didn't realize that it's been disabled. you know how you get playing this game and you just get that feel for it, so you know exactly how long you can go, and you've done the math, and you start forgetting about all the little helper things. So, yeah, I could have swore I had that enabled. Like I said, I've been playing science a lot and sandbox, and I only did career once. I just no, that's not the intended focus of the game at all. The intended focus is to have fun and build really big rockets. Uh, at least that's my intended focus. That's how I've always played it. Okay, so we got 11 science from that. We've regained a lot of parts. And we gained a ton of money. Woohoo! Awesome. Alright, let's rebuild things differently again. So we're going to kick you off. We're going to take you guys, toss you away. We're going to put you on here. And yeah, we're going to leave you there. We're going to take this other decraffler. Where's my decraffler? Right there. We're going to slap you on there. And we've got the hammer. I think there's a contract for the hammer too, but I'm not going to worry about that right now. I should probably put some fins on this thing. Awesome. And we still have Jed. Okay. Yes, yes, I do remember that. I do remember it got to the point where it's just like, how in the world do I test this part? I think that was one of the main things. Yeah, they're tolerable at this point, but when you like after you've done like going to the moon, they want you to test, hey, test the decoupler before landing on the moon, or test the decoupler after landing on the moon. So you have to have all these weird ship configurations, and I seem to think that after I had completed the career mode, I'm just like, I am not doing that again. Yeah, yeah. And see, that's eventually what I started to do, was just starting to do a lot of tourist contracts, and that's where I'm like, I may as well just do science, and then that's why I've been playing science since 2016. Um, uh, okay, so we got that, we got this. That should be full. Where's my engineering report? So we're only 18 tons. Oh yeah, yeah, we should definitely be able to achieve that height with 18 tons. Yeah, yeah, that's pretty much what it boils down to. But, I was playing back in 2016 when they didn't have any of the DLC they had now. And, I was playing this pre alpha, really. All right. I've been playing this a long time. It can be. It absolutely can definitely be a pain in the butt ski. Question is, yeah, I mean, I guess we could angle it a little bit, give us a little bit of a gravity turn. We're on a we're on a solid booster, so we can't really control the throttle. Did I limit the amount of fuel? Okay, well, I guess we'll jump that ship when we get to it. Where's my contracts? I hope that's going to reach. That may not reach. I think we're only about. You want me to stream some Skyrim? I haven't played Skyrim in a good 4 or 5 years. I don't even know if I still have my character. Yeah, a lot of it's just more parts, but the more parts, you get a lot of high tweak parts on the bottom level too. So yeah, I don't think we achieved our height with this for testing this thing. We're not going to hit the 5100. I should have gone straight up. Uh, yeah, yeah. Oh, we're still going up. We're slowing down. Yeah, we're not even going to hit 32. We're barely going to hit 31. All right, so we're going to abort this mission. Revert flight. Vehicle launch pad. We're going to go straight up because I did kind of arc it over just a bit. I should have just gone straight up. Yeah, I think I need more oomph. Yeah, definitely needs more power. I only gained 2K more on that one. You know what I could do? There's an easy way to gain more power. Because we don't need much fuel to test that motor. Done. Now we have a lot less mass. And we've got rid of the monopropellant. Yeah, exactly. Electric charge. You know what? We could take that and toss this away. Because we don't need that. That'll save us some weight. I guess technically he doesn't need a parachute either, so we're going to toss that away. I don't know. Does he really need a parachute? Eh, yeah, he needs a parachute on this. I guess I could leave him with this parachute and have him bail out and just let this whole thing crash into the ground. That's always a winner. Just let him gingerly parachute down. uh, now I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it. What do you think? Well, yeah, it does add a little bit of weight, but not enough when you're talking these engines. But I'm kind of going for entertainment value here too, because if I have him EVA and bail out, and then just kind of gingerly parachute his way down while this whole thing smashes into the planet, yeah, I think we're okay. Let's go with this. this, go. Bloop. We are accelerating faster. That's a given. But it's still not going. I think we're only going to hit about 42. It's too soupy. Yeah, 43. Yeah, it's just because of the funds, but I was just thinking entertainment value. It would be fun to watch them gingerly float down. I mean, technically, this craft has a parachute. It could have still done it. Alright, I need just a little more oomph. So, I think I need to dual stage this. Revert flight. I don't have a bigger... No, I just have the hammer. You know what? I think I'm thinking about this the wrong way. Oh, this does have more thrust in Atmos, doesn't it? Almost 30 kilonewtons more. We'll do it this way. Hi, this'll give you thrust. Fixed. Yeah. But this is why we're going with these. Just a little bit of oomph right out of the gate. Because they'll burn off real quick. Oh, I did. There is 80% of the fuel out of these. Let's see how it flies. You're probably right, but I don't think those are going to burn very long. You just got to get that initial speed. That was a lot of G's. That was almost 3 G's on the launch. I think aerodynamically we dragged it down too much. They're just not aerodynamically sound. Because we actually had less height that time. Yeah. I don't have any nose cones, do I? I don't. Okay, well, let's do this then. Actually, we're going to swap these. Yeah. I was just looking at that. So that one is here, and that is here at this. Going down here. Okay, so boom, 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 boom. Yep, okay. And really, I think we only need... Oh, that's the wrong one. We want... Where's our flea? There it is. I think we really only want about, maybe what, 42, I would think, right? Yeah, yeah, I think we only want 42 because we only need like another. Well, how much did we add here? We're only 7 tons. That still puts us real good on thrust to weight. That's 7.15. Let's take this up to 60. 70, too much. We can't do just 60, can we? Nope. 7.2110 or 7.210. So yeah, we added another. That's not too much. I think we can do it. I think we got it. Really, the speed required at height is 120 meters a second to 130 meters a second. So that's pretty much ready to slow down. Or we pass that and then gently come back down and hopefully we match that speed too. So I think speed wise we'll be really close. Yeah, I'm just kind of guesstimating. I'm looking at the little engineer here, my little flight information. But if we go to Delta here, I should be able to look at my thrust to weight, which is right here. We show all that, right? And our thrust to weight right now is 2.8. So I just know the numbers in my head enough to know weight wise and thrust wise about how much each one can lift, just going off my experience. So I knew we were still well over the 1.5 by a lot. So, but yeah, I'm aware of all this. But I the reminders are helpful, and for those people who haven't played, this is still a good learning tool for them. So, but no, yeah, this is a great tool, one of the best tools out there. So, all right, here we go. Still climbing. Maybe we did need all that fuel. Oh, we're back to 42. Yeah, I think we're gonna need all that fuel. Yeah, because we only made it to 42 again. Okay, revert flight. We're gonna fill that tank all the way up because I think we're gonna probably need it. It's just a little too weak. All right, added that additional weight. Just drop it down a little bit. It's now I have. This thing will probably only push us up to about. Uh, pushed us up to about 22 the last time, so we're gonna probably only hit about 19. But the other motor should get us up into our 50 to 51 range. So, well, we got 51 to 58, so we're literally suborbital at that point. So it got us up to 20. We're gonna let this thing coast just to about the bottom of 19 and then kick it off again. Oh no, no, you're not gonna do that to me. Ah! That's not going to push us up enough, is it? We made it to 49. 40 stinking 9. I shouldn't have let it coast as much. Okay, let's no coasting. We're just going to go for gold. Yeah, they really are, but they are good learning tools too because it tells you exactly. Well, I can't say exactly, but it gives you a real good feel for how much you can do, right? Come on, come on, come on, come on. Yes, 56. That puts us well within our testing range. Come on, give me all the greens, baby. Give me all the greens. Okay, switched over to orbital view, which is... Yeah, you get a lot of quick cash off of them too, though. We're still at 55 on our APO, and we've got 51 to 58. So I definitely think we're going to be able to complete this one. Very little effort. Almost at 51. Altitude achieved, tested, completed. Look at that. Alright, we're going to wave bye-bye to our little friend. Look at all that money I just wasted. Bye-bye, money. That's the other thing I remember about this game. I can't just willy-nilly spend money like I do in science mode. I think that was one of the other things that really stressed me out about this is I just kept forgetting that I need to save the money, and that burned me over and over and over again. And I think I'm starting to revisit old habits with this game. What?
Oh, you're playing the flinging game.
We are flinging Kerbals into space. Yes.
As fast as we can.
Now we start the long trip backwards. What? I don't think heat should be a problem. This is pretty resilient heat-wise. I don't even think I have any heat shielding yet. Yeah, I don't think we'll be moving fast enough for heat to bother this thing. Do want to see if we can... Whoa! Well, I mean, we can go down faster this way. It's kind of wanting to do this, see if we can get ourselves to glide over towards the ocean a bit. Thank you.
Oh, you don't have your camera on, so I can stand right behind you and be okay.
Exactly.
Yay!
I don't think we're going to get to the water. I should have moved over sooner. That's okay. Dirt landings are still good. Whoa, hey, don't flip around here. It's freaking out. Try and make recovery a little easier for him here. Little bit of wibble wobble. Ooh. Alright, probably ought to deploy my chute here pretty soon. Look, the Death Star! Well, I got us pretty close to the Space Center. Closer than we would have been way over there, because look at how far that landed. Did something soft impact over there? That'd be wicked cool. Wonder what it was. Let's see if we can find out. No, I don't think it's going to render in. Not from that distance. It's got to be 2 kilometers to render in. Alright, recover. Parts. Crew. Okay. We got 16 points to spend. Let's see what else we can spend it on. We got some stability. We've got some survivability. That gives us some heat shielding. That gives us some payload, some additional parachutes. We got that's 20 though. These are 18. That's 15. So we can really only get the survivability parts. I don't think we're quite ready for that yet though. Hmm. I don't think I have enough reputation for that yet. You are right. Science does beget science, and that did have science parts on it, and that does spawn better contracts. That is a very valid point. Alright, let's go back into mission control. And I don't think I'm ready for these focused observations yet. How much? Expires in 4 days. I have 5 years to complete it. I should probably take those contracts. Oh, but I can only have a max of 2 contracts. Mm. True. Test the hammer solid rocket at the launch site. We want you to test the hammer at the launch site. Activate the part through the staging sequence when all test conditions are met. That's just at the launch site. I don't know if I have towers for that yet or not. And I've maxed out my contracts. I've got to... thought one of these was an additional contract. Well, yeah, I do know that. Cover transponder fitting. Public relations, science, finance. To boost the science earned out of each MIT of data, the interns don't get paid, but the prestige of working with such a grand organization. Takes 5% reputation gains, yields 1 science for each. Yeah, outsource. I thought one of these gave me an extra grant slot. I can't remember. Maybe that's further down the line. I may not be there yet. that's a good way to do it. All right, well let's test our thud. Let's see here. Do we have? We have a thud on here, don't we? Oh no, that's the hammer. We want the thud. Did it say thud or did it say? Oh no, it did say hammer. Take a crew report in flight above. I gotta figure out where that's at. I need to look at the map. Let's test our hammer. Yeah, a lot of it is. But it does spawn some real interesting contracts when you fill them out. We can take you, and we can strip all of this off here. In fact, we can probably take this off too. Because I think that parachute's enough to carry that load. Oh yeah, yeah. Any time you improve something, it does offer bigger, better contracts. So that was one of the reasons. Like I said, in the admin section, that's where you can get an additional contract, so you can do 3 contracts at once. Yeah. Again, like I said, it's been a while since I've done it, so um, I may be remembering incorrectly, but if I recall correctly, that was one of the benefits of the admin is to get some more popular contracts. Mm, that's what it is. Upgrading mission control. Flip it around. There you go. Like I said, it's been a while, and I don't think I have nearly the money to upgrade that yet because I thought it was like what 25,000 or something. Oh, I do have it. I've got to look again. I was just finishing up a banana. It's been sitting on my desk for about a day. All right, so we're gonna recover that. Oh yeah, we're at 112,000. Got a lot of parts back, and I think our crew. No XP? Come on. So if we go here, and oh yeah, it is only 75,000. Look at that. 280. That's where I was getting the 250,000 from right there. That's the max level. So we want to test the flea. We'll get that one. Oh, we do have a max of 7 now. Look at that. Haul the radio mount. Okay, so we want to take that up. Conduct a focus temperature survey. Newly acquired trivial temperature in flight below 1600 meters near. See, I want to test these with a plane. I kind of want to try and avoid these till I get a plane to actually go to those locations. Especially these focus surveys. In flight over Kerbal. When conditions are met, 3,000 to 7,000 at a speed of 40 to 110. Okay. That's going to be interesting. Uh, in flight over Kerbal. 9,000 to 1,300. 13,000. I haven't even looked at it. It probably won't be till this weekend. Oh, yeah, that's right, because that gives you a lot of prestige when you plant flags, huh? I think we can do these. We'll do that one. We'll do this one. We're going to hold off on the heat shield until we escape the atmosphere. I mean, technically, we could escape the atmosphere right now. But I don't think we can orbit Kerbal. I don't think we have enough parts to do a Kerbal orbit yet. I'm still, like I said, I haven't even had a chance to look at any of those yet. So it's not like I'm sitting home all day with nothing to do. Well, no, but anytime you complete a contract, it gives you reputation, right? Because that means you understood the assignment and are able to uh, complete the tasks given. So let's see here. We need to take a crew report in flight at 18,900. Oh, but that's over this location. Oh. Okay. I probably knew that, but had forgotten. So we want the radio mount drogue. See, these are all low level too. This is launch site. This is 3 to 7,000, which is in the same limit as this one. And this is 9,000 to 13, which is in the same, but that's a low speed there too, though. I've got to watch these speeds. So that's 10, that's 7, and this is 9 to 13. So we deploy that one first, the MK2. Hopefully it doesn't slow us. Well, we could always cut the chute, and that'll speed us back up. And then we can test the M16 or the MK16. Okay. I think I know how we're gonna do this. Where's the flea? Do I have any additional decouplers? Right there. At the launch site. Okay. MK12, that's what we have here, right? No, that's the M16. Where's our MK? We want our utility. We'll put you right here. And we need to separate these. So you go here, because I think you need to pop first, right? Yeah, you need to pop first. You pop second. And then we can kick this guy in. You know, I don't think we need... Because that flea should be able to get us to the right height, right? Alright, so we gotta redo this again because everything's just screwed up now. Because you're there, you're there, you're there, here, and here. I really don't even think I need this. Because we're not even that heavy. I don't even think we're 3 tons, are we? Yeah, 2.5 tons. Yeah, that's... Parachute can definitely handle that with no problem. Question is this flea gonna get us up to the 13K required? I guess we're gonna find out. Let's drop Valentina in here. She hasn't gone for a flight yet. We'll have her. We'll have her go for a flight. Well, I don't need to be fast according to the contract, right? Um, the flea we test at the launch pad, so that's going to be checked off. This MK12 needs to be 2,200 meters to 410 meters a second. The M16 is only 40 to 110, and the... Oh, I didn't put a 12 on here. I didn't put a MK2. I need to put an MK2 on here. But that's super fine print on the stream. So yeah, sorry about that. I have a really odd resolution monitor, but it still is a 1440p, and I'm sure a lot of this is super, super small. I could increase the size of that for people to read. Revert flight back to the vehicle because we need to install this other parachute. Okay, now we need to go back over this. Who needs to go first? So that's 9 to 13. That's 3 to 7. So that's our last shoot. Okay. The R12, the MK2R is 9 to 13. The MK12R is 3 to 10. And it needs to be 210. Okay, so we'll put you in yours. I think... What's his speed? 110 to 119. I could almost pop those at the same time. Because that's 10K. And that's 9K. That's a real fine margin between those two. We'll put them on the same. And then we'll cut them loose. we get close to this, we'll cut those loose. Let's try this. Let's see how bad miserably I fail this one. Uh, oh yeah, yeah. I remember the old Trinitron displays. Yeah, Celtic Lover used to do stuff similar to that too. He used to do a lot of those convention type stuff, assembling the grandstands and the booths and all that sort of stuff. Run test. Okay. We'll pin you up. We'll pin you up. We can go ahead and deploy you. Getting down to the speed. That one's deployed. Did I just pop the wrong one? No, that was... Oh, I was too high. Ah, I just blew that one. Do I have to use the spacebar? Where's my next one? We're almost down to 7. We need to get the right speed. We might barely make it. Alright, I think we got 2 of the 3. Or 3 of the 2. 3 of the 4. There we go. See, I can read. No, because I think I deployed this one because I did this one by the button over here. I didn't use the space bar on it. Because see how the stats on these are gone, but this one's not? I think I missed this one. Okay. Alright. I'll believe you. Like I said, it's been a while, so we'll go ahead and we'll cut you. And we'll go ahead and we'll cut you. And we'll go ahead and we will. There she goes. I need to go recover that. I turn my SAS off. Yeah, you know that's how I remember doing a lot of these is just racking them up like that, stacking as many as I can that have close to the same specs, and just letting them all fly at once. Let's see here. We got another 50 minutes. Look at these little dirt mounds over there. Well, I mean, I pulled that one off, so we'll see. So usually I'm pretty good. I can usually nail them pretty good like that, but other times it's like I get so focused on one other thing that I'll miss the specs for the other, and it'll just be like a hairline. Like the MK16, we were real close to that 3000 uh, line when I deployed those other two shoots to slow me down because we weren't quite speedwise within their range speedwise, but I almost missed that one. Well, I mean, like I said, I've got a lot of hours in this, so it's. But it's you've actually helped out a lot because I forgot a lot about career mode. You really have helped out a lot, so kudos. I appreciate it because there is so much in career I've forgotten, and you've helped refresh my memory a lot. Yeah, we did gain quite a bit of funds. We're not getting any more science out of that. Got a lot of parts back. Let's see. Yep. Well, we just have that one contract left. Okay, I need to see where that spot is that it wants me to go. Yeah, I need a plane for that. Yeah, that's why I'm saying I need to get the plane stuff for these here. Oh, why do you need to land something that you can just, bail out of and let it crash into the ground? That's it's got to remember, you're in it for the explosions. We do have some debris. We are going to recover that debris. Yay, we got money back. Okay. Let's we need to get science. We need to get some stuff that's going to give us some serious science here. Um cuz I can't get any better rocketry until I can get 20 science. And I need better rocketry. Aha. That should give us some science. That gives us 6 science. Here's another one. That's a little bit higher altitude. No, that's the one we tried to do, and it's not complete. Oh, no, that's a higher speed. Because the other one was a lower speed. So, yeah, we can still do that. Um, yeah. I need to get out of these 1-star things. Landed at Kerbin. That's going to be an easy one right there. Um, test the thumper in flight. That should be a fairly easy one. We do this parachute test here. Those should give us, because each one of those give us some fairly decent science. Let's see what we can pull off with those. I don't understand SITU. What? Oh yeah, on site. Yeah, 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 yeah. In situation. Yeah. Okay, I need to pull my contracts back up so we can take you off because we don't need anything with you anymore. We can take you off because we don't need anything with you anymore. We need the radial decoupler because we need to test that. We'll put you. Oh no, no, this guy. I test you here. I almost put it in the wrong spot. Which is going to allow us to put another one of these here. 4,000 to 7,000 altitude at 400 to 500 meters a second. So, where's our thumper? Jeez. I think we've just exceeded our thrust to weight ratio. Yeah, that's 10 tons. We're definitely outside of our thrust to weight ratio. Well, actually, oddly enough, no. Oh, no, no, we are because that's set to kick, so we don't want that to kick. We need to put that up here. Uh, Still don't see what. Oh, because it's kicking that off. Yeah, so we need to put this one up here. We need to go one more. There, now our thrust. Well, we're still 1.6. That's still. Let's see here. That gives us 9-second burn, 1.6. We need to be at least 4 kilometers at 400 meters a second.
How's your stick going?
So far, so good. We might have the speed. I think we might have the speed. We'll have to see. Um, it's definitely going to keel over hard. I guess I could do this different. Let's toss you away. We'll put our stack here. We only need just a stitch of fuel. Huh. That's interesting. Because now we're up to 3.6 thrust to weight. I don't think that's right. No, I'm currently not running any mods right now. So this is currently modless. This is 100% vanilla. Yeah, no, staging's correct. I've already checked that. That just doesn't seem accurate. I mean, 3.61. We're pushing almost. We're pushing. Oh, how did? Oh, because I dropped all the fuel out of here. That's why. That's why the thrust to weight ratio increased. Never mind. That makes total sense now. That makes total sense. Because I did. I kicked out the majority of fuel out of this thing. Okay. Now I'm not so worried. We just need 400, 4K to 7K in altitude and 430 meters a second. We need to get at least up to 7K to test the parachute. So, that's going to be interesting, kids. Yes, yes, I have. That was one of my first observations when I played this game is each one of those is an actual flea. Yeah. We want to engage this. We want to bring up my task list. I can't stretch that down anymore, can I? Alright. I want to set this on a separate stage first. That's landed. That's landed. We can test this one. Woohoo! Alright. Now, let's get this kid in flight. Do we make the altitude? We do not. Actually, technically, we do. Oh, but I lost the speed. I was not, see, I didn't pay attention to the speed. Alright, let's restart, revert flight to launch. I didn't pay attention to the speed. See, this is what I was saying earlier. I got focused on. No, no, I don't need hardly any at all, and it's gonna push me up high enough to where I can do the testing on the MK16, which I mean is great. This gets me to the right level for testing this. I just need to make sure that we're at least up to 400 or 4K and 430 meters a second. I'm not sure we're going to achieve that with this because I don't think we have quite the oomph needed. Because we start coasting an awful lot. See, and our speed is dwindling before we even get up to 4K, and we need to be at least 430 meters a second. Alright, I think I know what we need to do. Let's revert flight back to vehicle assembly. And we are going to just junk this whole bottom half here. And we are going to go with the larger brother, the Hammer. Which gives us a little better thrust to weight ratio. Anyway. Did I just put two stack on decoupler? I did. I just put a second stack decoupler on there. What's wrong with me? And we want our fins for some stabilization.
Did you lose power?
What do you mean, did I lose power?
What I mean is you lost thrust.
Oh, you always lose thrust in this game. Dink, dink, dink. Ho, ho, ho.
Ding, 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 ho, ho, ho. Ding, 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 ding. Ho, 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 ho.
Okay, we want to put this here. We've got that there, got this here. This doesn't have any fuel in it. This has got full fuel in it. Probably don't need the full fuel, but let's take this to about right here, because that gives us 12 seconds of burn time. I don't think we need 12 seconds because we've got more thrust on here. That gives us 9 seconds. Well, but see, I don't need more. I don't need any more altitude than 400, 4,000 to 7,000 meters. But I need to maintain my speed at 430 meters a second. The hammer has a higher thrust to weight, a higher thrust to weight ratio, so can't even. Yeah, I guess technically I could, but I don't want to exceed 500 meters a second. I can't push it over. That's why I'm kind of dropping the fuel down. So I burn for 9 seconds. It can start slowing down and get me right within that target of 430 to 500 meters a second within the 4K to 7K of altitude. Does that make sense? Yeah, I guess but that doesn't make as loud of a boom if I reduce the thrust, though. So I like big, loud rocket motors. I'm weird that way.
Can I hear the big boom?
No, you were supposed to go to bed over an hour ago.
Yeah, but I like big boom.
Uh, that doesn't matter. You were supposed to be in bed over an hour ago. Good night. You know what mom's gonna do if she sees you up.
She's
So
gonna
go to
get
bed.
mad.
Unless you like being yelled at. So good night. Let's see how this goes. I'm thinking I'm gonna be right on target. Like I said, I've done a lot of the stuff in my brain. And I'm really not even that smart. I'm actually terrible at math. But I've played this game enough that I kind of know how to exploit certain things. Yeah, really. Oh, that didn't get us to the. I needed more fuel. I don't have the speed. Yeah, he likes hearing things go boom too. I needed a little more fuel because I couldn't keep up the speed. I'll go with that. See, this is the other reason why I didn't. I mean, I see what you're saying. Go full fuel, but limit the thrust, right? But let's start here. I'm not discounting your thrust theory. We'll circle around to that. It's like two engineers bickering. Oh, that looks a lot better. I'm liking that. I'm liking that a lot. Nope. We've got the altitude. We still don't have the speed. All right. So we want to go full fuel. And let's go 44 thrust. That gives us total burn time of 54 seconds at a 1.3. We need a little more thrust. 1.64. Perfect. 44 seconds. Specific impulse of 170. So that's going to be. Yeah, the idea is absolutely to be less wrong. I think with what we've got here in this configuration, we probably will be really close. It'll burn out about the time we get to about 5 kilometers. Well, normally I would agree with you, Celtic, but for what we're trying to do, bigger motors at this point is not the way to go. Mostly because we'll get going too fast and shoot past our altitude goal. So start the slow, arduous climb. There's 2K. There's 3K. There's 4K. There's 5K. We might barely make it. No, we blew past the altitude. We matched the speed, but we lost the altitude. Let's see if we can make it up falling back to the planet here. I think we'll be above it, though. Yeah, exactly. And that's one of the trial and error things here, right? I think if I had left it the way I had it and maybe upped my fuel just a little bit more, we would have nailed it. Because I really didn't need that much more height. My overall height that I was climbing up to was about 5 kilometers. So, and we were at about 380, and we only need 430. Let's hope we don't pass 500 meters falling back here. But our parachute test is coming up here too, so maybe we could use that as a little bit of a slowdown. Okay, there's 200, and we're at 14. There's 300, and we're at. There's our 400. There's our speed. Dink. Ooh, we might get it. Oh, too soon. Too early. And I think I was below this threshold too. I was below that threshold. Ah. I backward staged it. Alright, revert flight. Vehicle assembly. We're going to go back to the full thrust. And we were at 187. Let's go 225. That should give us a little more. That little extra burn time. I needed to reverse my staging if we started to go downwards, and I didn't reverse the staging. Because I'm not paying attention. By the time I get this late, all logical thought goes out the window. My brain can't operate this late at night. I'm ready for straight veggie time. And exceeded speed. Oh, because I dropped down. Ah, it's still not quite enough. We need another 3 seconds on that burn. One more tick. What's for dinner? We had hamburgers for dinner. Delicious hamburgers, baby. Delicious hamburgers. Yeah, if I had reversed the parachute and the stage, it would have worked perfectly on that last one. And I missed it again because I wasn't paying attention. I was talking. Oh, my brain. All right, focus. Pay attention. Just look at what's over here. Don't pay attention to the altitude down here. Look at what's when things go green, kick it. All right. Just gotta wait. As soon as these go green, double tap. Nailed it. And now I can do this on the way down when we're going slower. Because we were right on target to test this parachute falling down. All right, 2 of the 3 done. Got one more. Nah, it's okay. Weight-wise, we should still be okay. This should slow us down enough. And if not, this motor will absorb the brunt of the impact, keeping the capsule perfectly safe. I've done that a time or two. Besides, I think she's got a parachute on this one. Yeah, she does. So if I think it's going to be too much, then we'll just... But I am going to tell this thing to deploy at a much higher altitude than like 1,000 feet. So, or 1,000 feet. Yeah, 1,000 meters. We're still going up. What the heck? What's my altitude? 48. Wow. Okay. You know what? I should do a crew report from up here, can't I? Ah, science. You know what? I don't have a contract for this yet, but cannot disembark while off of Kerbal surface. I need to upgrade the afterthought. I can't do EVAs. As long as my speed. Yeah. I need to do the launch pad and the vehicle assembly building and yeah, that's the other. Well, I don't think I've upgraded the R&D yet though. So the mission control is really the only one I've upgraded so far. I don't think I'm gonna have this. Well, we're still up pretty high. We'll slow down. Once we start getting into the soupy thickness of it, we'll be down around 200 and now it's slowing us down. Not the direction I wanted it to go. Going way too fast for the parachute. We're dead. We're dead. Yep. We just lost Valentine. Let's go to the Space Center. Does that mean I failed those contracts? I think it probably did because I didn't survive. Let's see. Completed, completed, completed. No, it says I completed them. No, it didn't. We're missing the. Oh no, it's right here. There's our thumper. Right there, yeah. So it did pass it, even though we crashed. Okay. Yeah, I know she'll respawn. I'm not hurt over that. I just I couldn't remember if I maintained the flight over Kerbin. That needs one of the. Oh no, that's altitude as well. Boy, that's a lot of speed. 1,200 meters a second at 30K. That's just a decoupler though. Conduct a focus temperature survey. Let's take that one. Let's see what we can do about testing that one. I think we probably have what it takes to orbit and escape atmosphere. We definitely have what it takes to escape atmosphere. And some. And perform a test. Use the run test option on the parts context menu when all test conditions are correct. Yeah, we can do that too. Let's put a heat shield on one of these things. Oh yeah, 451,000 upgrade that. Let's upgrade this. And let's upgrade. Do I want to upgrade the vehicle assembly building or do I want to upgrade the space plane hangar? Or do I want to upgrade mission control again? I can't. It's not expensive enough. There's our tracking station. Activate strategies. Max commitment is 25%. Because right now, the vehicle assembly plant can house up to 30 parts. We're nowhere near that right now, so I don't think we need to worry about that. And we haven't really done much in the space plane hangar because we don't have enough points to get aviation yet, which is 45. We're 2 science short from getting the general rocketry. You know what? I'm gonna do something real quick. Bear with me, guys. I am going to take Bill. No, we're gonna take Bob. We're gonna take Bob. Bob's gonna go for a little bit of a walk. Bear with me. Oh, I can't EVA. Well, no, I upgraded the astronaut complex, right? Yay! He can EVA. All right, so we're gonna EVA report. Yes. And we are going to store it. We are going to board. We are going to do a crew report. That's garbage. Okay. We're going to EVA again. We're going to come out. And we're going to take soil samples. Oh, we can't do soil sample yet. We'll do an EVA report again. Take that. Walk back here. I'm collecting science. Store experiment. Take and store. I guess I've already stored that one. Come over. I haven't got the plant flag option yet, do I? Oh, I can. Plant flag. Doom. Yay! That's gonna go away. This is where the fun happens. Alright, let's go ahead and remove our helmet. Remove the neck ring. Review stored data. We can't transmit the science. Oh, you know what? We need to go to the gantry here, don't we? Because this is a separate biome. EVA report. Recycle. From Launchpad. Okay. EVA report from Launchpad. Interesting. Shouldn't be from Launchpad. This should be from the crawl. Well, no, I guess technically we are because it comes way up here, doesn't it? It just appears smaller. Bear with me. We're gathering science. EVA report. Override existing? Sure. Crawl space, yes. Save. Have you turn around, run back to your capsule. That should give us enough science to get better rockets. Whoop. I just gently tapped spacebar there. Going for a run. Come on, get your cardiovascular work in. Come on. I need to build a little rover to where we can quickly run around and gather some science. Climb. Board. Yes, toss the used experiments away. Recover. That should be good for like 8 science, I think. 4 and 4.8 science. That was more than enough that we needed. Next. Didn't spend any funds. No XP gained, even though he planted a flag. Alright, we can come in. We can now get our General Rocket Tries. That'll give us our Reliant, our Thumper, and our Fuel Tank. Okay. And what parts do I actually have? We can take these two. We need to conduct these science experiments. We still got Bill or Bob? Yes, we do. Okay. Clear the launch pad. Oh, because of that stinking flag, isn't it? Observe. Log. Log. Recover. That gives us 12. Okay. We need 18 on that. Okay, so let's do the same thing over here. Gather our science. Make sure we still have Bob. Nope, we don't. Let's go Bob. Okay. Crew report, yes. And this thing is, for some reason, sliding across the sand. Alright, let's EVA. And EVA report. Store experiments. Going for another run. Boy, that is a much steeper slope than what I'm normally used to. Alright, EVA report. We're still on the runway. Okay, never mind. How far away do I need to be? That runway does get pretty wide. We'll shoot for right here. is it still saying we're at the runway? Is that because that's where my vessel is? Because I am a long way away from the runway now. Let's plant a flag, see what happens here. The field. We make happiness here. Can we climb it? We can. Oh. See if we can run down this way. Get a different, that's a long way to run. That's okay. We can do it. We've got 3 minutes. We can do it in 3 minutes. Yeah, but then you gotta run clear back to the other spacecraft. I should be able to recover him, can't I? Yep, I can. And then we'll recover the spacecraft that has all the science on it. If I can make the run over here, I can hit like a bunch of those buildings, get a lot of science off of them. Just by doing EVA reports. Hopefully I can stack them. Trying to leech science. Run, Florist, run! Almost there. I can't. Oh, I can't. Oh. I can speed him up. Fast run! He's freaking out! It's funny watching him run fast. But we're making great time. 4 is as fast as we can go. Look at the picture down here. That's hilarious. Oh. This is one of the things I enjoy most about Kerbal. Just seeing what happens when you make him go hyperspeed. Wouldn't it just totally suck if he died right there? All right. EVA report from administration building. Yes. Can we plant a flag here too? Nope. Should be able to get over here to the flagpole and get an EVA report from that. Oh no, we can only do one. Why? I don't want to run clear back. Okay, recover this vessel. Hey, he had an EVA report. How did he not? Okay. Recover that vessel. Temperature, atmosphere, mystery goo, report from runway, crew report from runway. But I didn't get the report from the probably because I didn't let me store it. He had the report. Why didn't? All right, whatever. All right, let's go ahead and get the stability because we're gonna need that to get into aviation. And then once we can get into aviation, we can build a little rover that we can go around and collect more science from. But that, guys, is our 2 hour mark. I think we've exhausted all of our flight time for tonight. I'd like to thank everybody for joining, being part of this career mode that I've never streamed, and it's been a long time since I've done it. And you know, I not as miserable as I once remembered. Probably just because of the endless hours that I actually have in this game. Um, it you know, it's coming easier to me than when I used to play it. But yeah, um, if you like what I did, you know, hit all those little buttons. Catch me on YouTube. I've got everything I stream here. It's on my YouTube channel. If you ever miss a day, you can find it over there. Hit the like, subscribe, follow, all the neat things. And hey, have a great weekend. Later.